So the bipartisan housing bill now has become law. The question is just how much of a nudge will it give the needle in this crisis that's been it's bad enough that it's brought both sides together. Few have had really have a better handle when it comes to real estate, business, and just keeping it real. As my next guest, I want to bring in Don Peebles. He's the founder, chairman, and CEO of Peebles Corporation. And Don, you know, I get nervous when I'm reading about something that goes through, and the YIMBY crowd likes it too. So. I mean, listen, we know both sides want to do something to help the American public. Apparently, this helps with supply, access, and lower costs. But what kind of impact do you see?
Well, look, I don't think it's going to have as much of an impact as people are thinking. The number one crisis in America right now, there's two areas of crisis in housing, but the number one that's been ignored is workforce housing. Those for school teachers, police officers, and other service providers within communities. And so there is a shortage in that housing segment of about 6.5 to 7 million units nationally, concentrated in those major liberal urban cities. And until that's addressed, and there's been time and time again now, the president and his team have pressed a issue for workforce housing, a tax credit for workforce housing. The other segment is affordable housing, and it's about 7.5 million units short, 500,000 in New York City alone, and that's for low-income residents. And there is a tax credit program that helps subsidize that. So the other thing, though, is that what the NIMBYs and what the liberals did is they took the profit out of developing affordable housing. So what you have is not-for-profits generally building that. So those are the two areas, and those haven't really been focused on even with this housing bill. There's some other good things in the housing bill, but it's not going to be enough.
You know, you kind of touched on something that a lot of people talk about in terms of the quality of housing. 2 weeks ago, this list was put out, and it essentially shows you home ownership cost, 2025 versus 2019. Everything obviously has gone up, principal, interest, property taxes, insurance, but something really stands out glaringly. Emergency repairs at 175%. You know, the American dream, is it just also being undermined by sloppy products?
Yeah, well, I think an example of that is what's happening in New York City right now with this building that's collapsing because they tried to add some stories to it. Ultimately, in order to produce housing at a level that's affordable, mainly for the average American, they have to cut costs because labor keeps running up, but and materials keep running up. And so what do? You've got to cut costs, and you build a less stringent product, and you build an inferior product. And that's what's happening. In this business right now today, the only way a company, say like ours, can make money is either we develop for ultra luxury homes. So we're getting ready to do a new ultra luxury home in Miami Beach, Florida, and we're going to start off at $4,200 per square foot to sell it. So we can make money there. It's still going to cost us over $2,000 or so a square foot to build it. So the challenge is that you cannot make the numbers work without some intervention.
You know, by the way, I see that in other industries, right? Airlines, they're making the premium cabins larger, like it's the bifurcated economy. So I want to pick up on that because last week the Fed came out with a survey on where we think the market will be. It was young, high-paid college grads who were the most optimistic about the stock market a year from now, and still overwhelmingly they've been voting for socialists. How do you square that?
Well, because the reality is that a college-educated person coming to New York City to work on Wall Street and be paid $300,000 a year will need a roommate to live in a decent place. So you cannot earn enough money. The costs keep going up. It's just like what we talked about housing. And for example, the statistics are showing that. The comptroller of New York just issued a report on Friday, 210,000 net exodus out of New York City in the last 4 years. Think about that. The public school enrollment in New York City in the same time period is down 120,000 students. People are leaving because they cannot afford it. So people come to New York with these big dreams, and they come to these other cities, these liberal cities with these big dreams, but then they can't afford to live there. And that's why you're seeing them wanting to reshuffle the deck, because they want change, and they don't want these same old politicians with the same old stories. They want something different. And the only thing on the menu for a Democrat that's different, other than entrenched politicians, is socialism. And that's what's going to keep coming.
Hey, I got less than a minute, but let me just quickly get your thoughts. Entrepreneurship You know, I see you on these videos, man, these young folks are coming to you. You're inspiring a lot of people. Your thoughts on entrepreneurship, particularly in the age of AI?
Well, I think that people are going to have to learn different skills because AI is allowing companies like ours to cut research and technology and other elements such as analysts and be much more efficient in putting our dollars into people at the higher levels. I think what we're going to need to see happen here is greater access to capital, greater access to opportunity. In this country, there's $83 trillion invested in venture capital and private equity. Less than 1.3% of it goes to women and minority-owned businesses. And the biggest investors in these private equity markets are public employee pension systems like CalPERS, CalSTRS, LA County, New York City, New York State, all very liberal. But yet when it comes to deploying their money, they don't act consistently with the politics they're telling everybody. And so then until that changes, we're going to have this growing disparity and a large shift on the Democratic side to socialism.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty tough. It really is. Everyone talks about the K-shape, but it's much deeper than that. Don, thanks a lot. Great seeing you.
Thank you, Charles.